walking down the street just like I own it.
Hi guys, this is Jess with This Tiny Schoolhouse, and today I'm going to be going over what is in our space science unit. For this unit, it is a little sparse compared to other units. Normally we are able to go to the library and get a lot of resources or order things off Amazon as we need them. With everything that's going on and all the quarantines and things like that, we haven't been able to really get out and get as much stuff as we normally do for a unit. But I'm going to show you guys what we did get in case you guys are wanting to do a space science unit now too. At the heart and spine of our space science unit, we are doing the Good and the Beautiful Space Science. It's a unit study that's offered on the Good and the Beautiful website for about $15 for the PDF printable. It comes with all kinds of information about the solar system, the planets, the moon, the sun, asteroids, comets, meteors, that kind of thing. So we're just slowly working our way through the space science unit as we're going through some other resources. We also did the space science adventure badge for our Girl Scout troop. It worked perfectly with what we're doing for this unit. For that, we made a couple things. We did a pocket solar system. She still has to finish coloring this one. And then we did a moon viewer. This is something that you just hold up to the moon and it tells you what phase the moon is in. We're going to use this moon viewer to fill out this page from NASA. We just printed this out. It's a moon observation journal, and then you can just go through and fill out what the moon looks like each night for a month. This one's by NASA, but the pocket solar system that we made and our moon viewer is something that I made up myself. I have not got the links ready for that yet, but I will. I'm doing an entire thing on Teachers Pay Teachers for it. The space science unit from the Good and the Beautiful comes with a couple things like vocabulary cards and planet cards so you can learn the order of the planets. We also did a mnemonic device for our space science badge where we can learn the order of the planets, but I don't have either of our copies. And we also played Space Bingo. That was a lot of fun to play with our Girl Scout troops. I only made up 5 cards because that's all we have in our troop, but that would be perfect for a homeschooling family as well. So I will go ahead and put that included in with everything that we did. What are you doing, baby?
Trying to find my dress.
So like I said, we normally get a lot of our resources from the library, which means I don't have to spend any money on the books. We do not have a lot of space to keep books that are only used for a specific unit. If it can be multi-united or it's a book that we really, really like, then I'll go ahead and buy it off Amazon. But for unit-specific books, we normally get them from the library. So I only got 3 books to go with this unit, which is so much different than the rest of our units. The first one that I got is Counting on Katherine. This is by Helene Becker and illustrated by Dal Fumerick. I don't know. Is a book about Katherine Johnson. It has gorgeous illustrations sprinkled throughout the book. Katherine Johnson is one of the African American women that inspired the movie Hidden Figures. She was a mathematician and a physicist for NASA and helped bring back and calculate the return of Apollo 13. So this book was a lot of fun. For our brownie badge, she had to do a quick little presentation on a woman in space, and so this is who we did it on. We'll probably get more in depth on her later. And my original plans, what I was going to do was to do an entire little mini study on her and then bind it up in my spiral notebook, but it's taking us longer than I had initially planned to get through things as usual, so I don't know if we'll do an entire study on her since we did the mini presentation already. Another book that I got, it was really inexpensive, I think like $5, is Secrets of American History, Space Age. This is a Scholastic level, or ready to read level 3 book. This is something that Emma will probably read herself. I'm pretty sure it has like funny stories and information sprinkled into the book, so we'll be reading this. And then I also got Gail Gibbons' Moon Book. we really liked Gail Gibbons' book on bats. It was funny and also had just a lot of information packed in. So I thought if I had to get one book about the moon that was more of a story kind of thing, then a Gail Gibbons would be the way to go. This was also pretty inexpensive since it's a paperback. I normally like to buy hardbacks if I'm going to invest in a book, but since this is for one unit and nothing else, I went ahead and just got the paperback. But it's got a lot of pretty pictures. So for units, I also like to get other resources. One thing I got was this space. See if I can get it to focus on it. This space game. It is there's several games that you can play with the cards inside. It comes with little planets. And then it's basically just this big deck of cards that have several games involved in it. The planets, there's like a I Spy kind of thing maybe. We haven't really, or like quizzes for information. Get that to focus with the light there. There we go. So I thought that this would just be a fun, cheap and easy way to bring game schooling into our space science unit. We haven't used this yet because, like I said, we've been focusing on a lot of other things besides our space science unit. But I am really excited to play some of these games, and I will update whether or not it's fun and educational. But the reviews on this on Amazon said it was a lot of fun, and it's for any age range. So if you're homeschooling a large troop of kids and you need something that works for your younger kiddos as well as your older kiddos, then this will work great. The last thing that I got, just got here today. I ordered it about a month ago when we started our unit, and that is a do-it-yourself telescope. We're gonna make our own little telescope. This was probably more expensive than what it's worth, and it took forever to get here, but it's a little way to make your own actual telescope. It's got all the different lenses in there that you need, and we can use that to do our moon study and to maybe even see some planets. Really close, really close planets. So yeah, that is everything that we got for our space science unit. It's slim pickings out there right now with all the wait times on Amazon, and like I said, no library, but I think it's still a pretty good unit put together considering the circumstances that are going on right now. I think we will have a lot of fun with it, and if you guys did anything really cool for your space science unit, let me know down below. We've done a couple other projects like the moon Oreos and that kind of thing, but that's kind of what I specifically bought for this. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.